Sergeant Diesel, how you guys doing this morning? You ready for a new day? You guys ready for a new... You look like it. You look like you're a little tired, so you should go back to bed. You should go back to bed, okay? Good boy. And you? Merca. We are actually not in Merca today. We are in Saskatchewan, Canada. We're here at the Moosomin Co-op once again. We're going to be traveling west in Canada into Alberta today. Beautiful, beautiful Alberta. We're going to be going through Saskatchewan up north, then up the Yellowhead Highway, the other highway. There's only two main highways in Canada west, right? There's the one and then there's the other one. We're going up the other one. And then we're going to be stopping in St. Paul, Alberta. Unloading there in the morning, and then headed up further towards Edmonton. That's all I really have to tell you. I don't know if there's anything else to tell you. There's a big Canada flag behind me. Oh, Canada. There's a bunch of garbage on my bed I gotta fix before I leave. We're here at the beautiful Tim Hortons, which is just on the other side of this truck with the ugly decals right there. And beautiful, beautiful, disgusting Canadian truck stop parking lot. Gotta love it though. Mud. Who doesn't love mud? I love mud. Once again, we make this little trip. Oh, I hope it doesn't snow today. I really would like to just be able to have a straight, clear shot to Alberta. Not having to worry about weather. Timmy Hose. Timmy Hose. What does it say? Warm wishes. Get it? Because the coffee's warm? Ah, clever, Timmy, clever. All right, let's get out of this messy parking lot. Thread the needle here. And let's get back out onto Trans-Canada westbound. So far, if the roads stay like this, we'll be fine. They're just a little wet, but they're clear, and it's not snowing here yet. It looks like it might change its mind. The forecast looks pretty good. Guess we'll see. We just left Moosomin, so we're not even to Whitewood yet. We're probably just coming up to Whitewood now. In Saskatchewan. This is southeast Saskatchewan. As soon as we hit the city of Regina, we'll be headed northwest towards Saskatchewan. We might just sleep in Lloydminster tonight, because I know they got some good truck stops there. Because if we go all the way up to St. Paul, it's a pretty small town in Alberta, and I don't want to end up getting there and not having a place to park and sleep for the night. Sort of got to be careful where you end up on the prairies in Canada, because there's a lot of nothing, and you don't want to end up in the middle of nowhere in a snowstorm or in minus 50-degree weather. Look at that hoarfrost on those branches, on those trees right there, eh? Don't ask me why they call it hoarfrost. I don't know the story behind that. But that's called hoarfrost. Look at all that hoarfrost. Bunch of hoarfrosts everywhere. Hoarfrost over there, some hoarfrost over there. Bunch of hoarfrost around here. Saskatchewan, you and your hoarfrost. Makes it look very nice though. The way it happens is it gets like foggy and moist overnight, right? Or whatever. And then all that moisture freezes to all the trees and the branches like this. It makes them turn white. And then when the sun comes up, you get this effect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hoarfrost is just beautiful. Hoarfrosting on everything. Sticks to everything, those hoarfrosts. Oh, hey, you're making my window dirty. That's not very nice. Why do you do that? I didn't ask for that. Well, here we are, the center of the province, the lower half, Regina, Saskatchewan. turning right onto is it Ring Road? Or is it Circle Drive? I think it's Ring Road. I think Saskatoon, their road is called Circle Drive. You know, I don't understand. Regina has this nice freeway, besides this little part right here, to get around their town. Winnipeg doesn't though. I heard that Winnipeg's building an overpass on their freeway. I mean on their, it's not a freeway. They call it a freeway, but it's not. On their perimeter. But I don't know if they're actually making the entire Canadian, like Trans-Canada Federal Highway a freeway, or if they're just building one overpass. To me, it sounded like they're just building one overpass, which still doesn't do anything about all the other traffic lights on the one federal highway that we have. I mean, I always say, you know, we only got one highway. A&W Bush. No? Let's try it again. Yeah, it's break time. Oh, that beautiful A&W sign. I can almost taste the onion rings from here. They have this A&W in the middle of nowhere here. Middle of nowhere. And this DQ on the other side here, a little gas station and whatnot. They have truck parking in the back there. I usually always stop here. It's a good little spot, about an hour and a bit, hour and a half maybe, north of Regina, towards Saskatoon. They need to plow it a little bit here. Thanks. That's a nice little stop. I like stopping here and getting me some onion rings. Nice double teen burger combo. That's a man's meal. It's actually a teen's burger. That's why they call it a teen. Whatever. It's good. It's very good. Truck parking this way. Got it. Beautiful day out though, eh? Look at this. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Look how tall I am. It's a pretty sweet shadow, if I say so myself. So A&W is right over here, and we gotta walk all the way over there. Looks like they've had some good snow here already though. I see a snowmobile off in the distance over there. We've got more snow here than we have at home. I'm coming for you, double teen burger. I'm coming for you. But most of all, I'm coming for you, onion rings. If I can't have my teen burger, I'll survive. If you don't have onion rings, I'm gonna throw a fit. It's a pretty tough Ranger there. CB antennas and everything. That's a tough guy driving now. He's got the CB antennas on there. I never understood. It's a pickup truck. I'm sorry, it's still a pickup truck. Maybe I should put them on my pickup truck. I want to be cool too. I should. You know what? Maybe I will. You know what? Whatever. I'll do it. Maybe not. I don't know. I never use the CB anyways. I don't think I've even turned mine on for a year. I'm just not big into the whole CB thing. I don't even have my mic plugged into my CB. I just see it as such an outdated technology. I'm like, these were popular in like the 60s and 70s, right? We're in like 2015, just about 2016 here. Like, if someone wants to get a hold of me, they can call me. If they don't got my number, there's probably a reason for that. I totally understand those people's argument though when they're like, oh, it's for safety, it's for safety. You know? Drivers will tell you what's coming up down the road. You know, my response to that is, that's what these are for. Pay attention to what's going on the road, then you don't need it. And really, you think there's if they tell you, hey, there's an accident down the road, slow down. Well, if you're driving in snow, you should probably already be driving slower, right? Sure, it might help some people, but for me, it just frustrates me having CB on. I still have it here. We can see my mic's not even plugged in. If I get to like a traffic jam or something, I'll flicker on a few minutes just so I can kind of understand what lane I have to be in up ahead. And most drivers will be like, hey, get in the hammer lane and get in the granny lane. So I'll know what lane to get into, but then I turn it off because there's so much garbage on there. Like, it's not what it used to be. I don't think. I don't know. Like I said, it's such an outdated technology. Like, these were designed in the 70s. Can you imagine if I still used cell phones from the 70s? Oh wait, they didn't even have cell phones in the 70s. Oh, that's right, they have updated it. They have. You know what it is? It's called a cell phone. new technology, you know? I like staying with the times, updated with the times. I'm totally not against the CB, but you won't find me on it. I got a phone, right? And technically, the CB is a handheld device. You have to take your hand and your attention off the wheel to grab that mic and hold it to your mouth. Now, I have no problems with that. I don't think it's very distracting at all. But then what's the difference of holding the mic and holding this? What's the difference, right? If they ban the cell phones, they have to ban the CB too. But since they legalize the CB, you can still use the CB. Why is this illegal, right? So many questions. What's the difference? This or this? Whatever. A lot of you guys still use the CB regularly. Nothing bad against that. Nothing bad against that at all. Some people, it makes them feel macho. You can hear when they get on the CB, their voice goes down a couple of octaves. Half of them turn into this southern redneck. You can't understand anything he's saying anyways. What? I guess that's why I keep saying that I am not the classic stereotypical truck driver. Not that there's anything wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with loving to use the CB, you know? It's part of the trucking experience. I used to be on it all the time too, but I just sort of I grew away from it, right? That's why I say that my vlogs aren't about trucking, really. I happen to drive a truck, and I happen to have started this channel and labeled it Trucker Josh Vlogs at the beginning before I even knew what this channel was going to evolve into, because I just happened to go with that name. So yeah, I'm always going to be tied to the trucking industry, and I really do love trucking, but it's the travel that I like, not necessarily the whole industry around it. There's a lot of parts of this industry that sort of suck, and they do, but you gotta take the good with the bad, right? For me, the good is the traveling, getting to see places, meet people, do things that I couldn't do otherwise, and the trucking part is sort of just comes along with that for me. I'm always careful to tell people that my vlogs are not about trucking, they're about my life. This is a daily journal. I film these so that I have this as a memory that I can go back on one day and relive certain days that really meant a lot to me. That's why, you know, like I filmed the game about a week ago or a couple weeks ago. I filmed things at home, you know, the Christmas baking with my family, stuff like that. That is to be expected in my vlog, because one day if I ever do park this truck, the vlogs are going to keep going, because it's just a journal, right, that I share with the internet, because why not, right? I'm a sharer. But that's why the whole CB thing doesn't really appeal to me. You know, I'm not a super trucker. I'll never think or try to assume or assert that I know everything about this industry that other people don't. There's a lot of you watching this right now that have been doing this job decades longer than me, who know way better than me. And you guys know when I'm doing something wrong, even if I don't. So for me, this channel is about the journey of my life. You guys all know this because I keep repeating it, but I'm just saying this for the new people coming onto the channel who might be assuming that this is going to be truck specific. Sometimes we talk about A&W, because A&W rocks. Right, Willie? Right? I know you'll agree with me as soon as we get back on the road. You always do. I know when I make comments like this and I talk about this, I get all these comments. Oh, you're just a steering wheel holder then. That's all you are. Yeah, pretty much. What? I sit in my truck here and I hold the steering wheel all day. I'm a steering wheel holder, you know? I'm more excited about the experience of traveling, seeing all these places like this, than I am about the industry of trucking. Honestly, if I could still travel like I am now across all of North America in like a personal vehicle or without delivering freight, I would jump at that in an instant like that. Because I would love to be able to continue doing what I love, traveling around by road, without having to deliver the freight. But you know, that's what I gotta do to survive. That's what I gotta do. And this is the best job and career path for my life, to allow me to do what I love to do while still being paid for it. I would consider myself a paid tourist, yeah? I don't get to pick where I go. No, I get told where to go. And you know, I would love it if I could choose where to go and how long I stay there. What I get to show you guys, the touristy things that I can show you guys then, the videos, the time I could invest into these videos to show you guys the world through my eyes and allow you to experience life through my life through these videos, you know? That's my goal for this channel. I want you guys to be able to share what I'm experiencing, regardless of what I'm doing. Because one day, I want to be able to look back on my life and reflect on it, you know? I can already do that over the past 4 years. Like, am I heading in the direction I want to head? Am I achieving my goals? Am I becoming a better person? Or am I going the opposite way? And you guys are along for the ride. And I appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos. I really do. Because yes, they are for entertainment. They're not really for education. I want to entertain you guys at the same time while I make a video of a journal of my life. You know, kill a couple of birds with one stone, you know? Why not make it entertaining? Then at least it won't be boring if I ever have to look back over it, right? One day when I have kids, a wife, I can show them, hey, this is who your daddy was before he met your mommy. And I want to be able to be proud of showing my kids that, right? Like, this is who I was before I got married, you know? You should try to be something like that, maybe a bit better. But I don't want to be ashamed of showing them who I was. That make sense? Saskatchewan, formerly known as Saskatoon, in Saskatchewan. It's the more northern city, up in about central Saskatchewan. Just going around on Circle Drive here. We're gonna meet up with Idlewild Road here right away and head up north. We're gonna stop at Flying J for some go-go juice. Maybe a coffee, something like that. And then we got about another...
In 350 meters, turn right onto Highway 16 West.
Probably about another 4 hours to go. I don't know if I'll go the entire way tonight. I'll probably go a little ways in the morning. I don't know where to park around St. Paul there, so might end up just hanging out in Lloydminster for the night. Alright, one second. Gotta get around this corner.
Turn
here.
right onto Highway 16 West.
My signal's on, Mandy. You see my signal there? That means I'm turning. At least for most people, that means they're turning. Some people, you know, it just means that they're moving. Alright, here we go. You guys gonna let me in? You guys gonna let me in? I see you there. You gonna let me in, or are you gonna make me slow down? Yeah, you let me in. You let me in. Good man. Good man. Oh, that's a girl. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Whoops. It's dark out. Couldn't tell.
Continue 1.8 kilometers, then take ramp on left to Highway 16 West.
Actually, Mandy, I have a better idea. Let's continue straight and then turn right into Flying J. How about that? And another day comes to a close. We're here in Lloydminster, Alberta. My camera wants to focus on the windshield. Sorry, let's hold a little closer there. There you go, Lloydminster, Alberta. Check that out right there. Christmas decorations up there, candy canes over there. German Shepherds in here. Sergeant! How's it going, man? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, man? What are you wagging your tail for? You need to go outside or something? No, you don't need to go outside, do you? Did you hear what he said, man? Do you hear what he said? Diesel, you need to go outside? Who needs to go outside? Whoever wants to go outside, raise your paw. Raise your paws. Oh, Sergeant! I didn't expect you to actually do it. Oh, okay. Okay, Sergeant needs to go outside. He needs to go outside. Wow. Be careful what I ask for. So I'm about to crawl back there, go to bed. We got to be up early in the morning, so I'm just gonna be going straight to bed. We'll edit this up tomorrow sometime. I have 3 deliveries to get done tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm gonna have time to edit this. I'm gonna have to do it after we're done unloading, because I can't let this interfere with it, obviously. So I'll get those done first, and we'll edit in the evening, and then we'll get it up to you for the next morning. Absolutely, I like editing the same day. That way, I'm ahead of the ball, right? I like being ahead of the ball. Yeah. Oh well, I'm kind of tired anyway. It's been kind of a meh kind of day. You know, the kind of day that means you drove across, you know, like 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles of prairies. One of those days. The whole day of just going pull, pull, pull. Ooh, tree. Pull, pull. That was my day. Exciting, wasn't it? You want me to keep going? I mean, no? Okay. So I'm gonna walk these critters and crawl into the back there. I'm using a different setting on this camera now. So I'm back on my Canon G7X here, and for the road shots, I'm back to using my GoPro for road shots. I'm trying a different setting on this camera now. It's supposed to focus better and faster. I'm learning more about this thing. I think it's been working better, eh? So if I go like this, I go like this, see, it's focused. If I go like this, focuses faster, doesn't it? Oh, there it is. Oh, see, it focuses faster. So I think this is good. This is good. I do film in 720p just because I upload from the road on a mobile Wi-Fi, so I try to keep my data levels down. And really, most of you are watching my vlogs on a mobile device anyway, so you can't even tell the difference between 720 and 1080, really, unless you're like super technical on a little phone screen. The only place you can really tell the difference is on a big screen TV. So I apologize to all of you watching me on a big screen TV right now. I understand you'd like it to be in 1080. One day when I can do my vlogs from home and upload from home on my unlimited internet, I'll do it in 1080p then, 60 frames per second. How about that? But for now, everyone seems to be enjoying this. Hey, you guys are all watching. Your channel's growing, so we must be doing all right. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, down below in the description, learn more about me. Who is Trucker Josh? I don't know. Go down below to the description. Links. You can go find out what the Trucker Josh store looks like. There's a the Patreon thing. Anything to do with money down there is in American funds. Don't forget that. The store and everything is in American funds. So there's links down there to past vlogs of mine as well. What I was doing on this day, a year ago, 2 years ago, and yesterday. Go find them if you want to watch more. See if I've gotten better looking or worse looking, and let me know down below in the comments. But be nice. I'll see you tomorrow.